today's event. Joe and Joe's the favourite. Bettor's Delight filly, drawn gate 3. All set, ready to go. There's the light up and they're off. Slow start from the first start, Lavender Dolly. Mitzi said was out well, so was Joe and Joe. And going with it early was Relentless Me. Out wide in the early hustle was Aussie Joy, but is going to ease out of that duel and jump into the 1 out, 1 back position. Tennessee Waltz 3 back the outside around Lavender Dolly, and last of the 7 is Sabotage. They settle into their formation, the young fillies into the first turn, and the 2 favourites up at the top end. Joe and Joe, the Bettor's Delight filly on debut, leads the way. The fave, second favourite sitting up second, Relentless Me, a neck away. 2.8 the lead time. The first quarter of the mile is a quick 27.9. They just hit the brakes through this second quarter. Third is Mitzi Said, enjoying the run of the race behind the leader, and 1 out, 1 back in the armchair spot, Aussie Joy. Fifth on the inside, Lavender Dolly, and sixth is Tennessee Waltz, and last of the 7 is the number 7, Sabotage. They work out of the straight. They're going to the halfway marker of the Bendigo Ski Boat Centre 2-year-old fillies pace, and it's Joe and Joe has been in front from the start. Leads by a metre. Relentless Me is being parked from the get-go, and the 2 favourites going neck and neck past the halfway marker. 29.8 the second quarters, though they're on track for a quick mile rate, the young fillies. Mitzi Said is third, all dressed up, ready to use the Gerard Di Trotto sprint lane. Aussie Joy's in the 1-1. The inside, Lavender Dolly, the first starter, is fifth, and sixth with the deafness kicked off. Tennessee Waltz just asked for a little more, and dropping away, Sabotage detached from the field 10 metres away. At the top turn they head, and Joe went into another gear. Shaken up by Kate Gath, snuck away 6-7 metres in front. Relentless Me's battling on, moving around in Aussie Joy. Mitzi Said the inside's battling on to fight out Minor Money. 27.5 the quarter down the back. Tennessee Waltz getting its second win from Lavender Dolly, but into the straight. Joe and Joe with a 10-metre lead. Mitzi Said won't be denied. It's chasing determinedly, and then Aussie Joy. Joe and Joe wanting to knock off. Mitzi Said is determined, coming up along the inside. Mitzi Said on the sprint lane goes home best. Mitzi Said is first, Joe and Joe second. Third, 10 metres away, was Aussie Joy, and fourth was close. Tennessee Waltz might have just pipped out. Relentless Me got tired, then Lavender Dolly, and a break to Sabotage. Last quarter, 28.7 in a boil-over result. 154 flat, the mile rate there for Aldebaran Park, with Mitzi Said at upwards of $30 getting home to score. Monty Burnett on Mitzi Said, number 2, gave it a lovely run, was fast away from the machine, and then eased back to allow Joe and Joe to take the lead role. Took the camp on the back of the first start of the favourite, who got away with a big lead and then just wanted to knock off a little bit before the job was done. Got out in front and wanted to goof off, was getting a little tired with 150 to go, and then 100 to go. It was running on empty. Mitzi Said came up along the inside on the Gerard Di Trotto sprint lane to challenge and finished best to score. A filly by Well Said from Mitzi M. Hanover, an American-bred mare, is raced by Rita Burnett. She's the owner-trainer, and her daughter Moni with the perfect drive. Sitting in behind the leader and ducking down onto the sprint lane. Showed some good ability in its starts to date, although it's just been a little bit green, doing things wrong at its last couple.